Okay. So welcome guys. Today we're going to talk about interrogative pronouns, and this is gonna be about, wait, this is not a topic, but the topic is about some things that we can use to make questions. So as you can see in here, interrogative pronouns are pronouns that are used to make questions. So let me just close my WhatsApp because it's making a lot of noise. All right. So let's go ahead then with your book. We're gonna go through all your book today. So interrogative pronouns, it's a pronoun that is used to introduce an interrogative sentence. As you know, interrogative sentences are actually questions, but this one is used to introduce. So the interrogative pronoun who and whom both refer to people or to persons, okay? So I'm gonna highlight it for you so you can see what I'm talking about. So who, we have who and we have whom, all right? We know that who is when we ask something. Who's your teacher, all right? But when we use the word whom, we're talking about to someone that belongs to something. Now, who is used when the interrogative pronoun is the subject of the sentence? Okay, who is when we use subject? And whom is used when the interrogative pronoun is the object of a verb or a preposition, as I tell you. For example, we have some examples here. Who borrowed the book? Okay, in this case, we are using who as a subject. Now, we have the other example, which is whom did the librarian call? Now, this is a direct object in this case. Whom did the librarian call? Now, in this question, we're talking about that the librarian, that means the person who attends or the salesperson in a library made a call, and we're asking who that person called. For example, okay, she called the store. She called the other store. Whom did the librarian call? All right. I'm gonna make another example. Let me think. Okay. I can say, who forgot the notebook in the school? Who forgot the notebook in the school, guys? Well, that's because I'm asking something that's happened, okay? I'm using the word who as a subject. But if I say whom forgot the book in the school, whom did forget the book in the school, or whom the miss finds the book, it's really complicated at this point, but it's when you're asking who belongs something. Thank you for the stars, guys. I really appreciate it. Okay. Now, in this case, the librarian is asking, but the people is asking who the librarian called. Now, the people that he called, we don't know, so we use the word whom. Okay. Now, I'm going with the next part. For whom did you borrow the book? This is the object of preposition. For whom did you borrow the book? Okay, we can use the questions in different ways. Now, this is when we want to ask something, all right? This is...
Mi, voy a apagar la cámara un ratito porque voy a ir a traer cargador para poner a cargar la compu.
Okay, hurry up. Okay, the first one, we are talking about the subject. We're using the word who as a subject. And the second one, we're using the word whom, which is a different word with the same, almost the same meaning. Is a direct object, right? Because the object is receiving the action. Now, in the third one is an object of preposition. For whom did you borrow the book? For whom did you help the people? Or whom people did Carlos Marcelo help? Or who was helped? ¿Quién fue ayudado? Okay, so these are different ways that we can use to make a interrogative sentence. Now, it can be tricky. Yes, it can be tricky, but don't worry, we're gonna practice. So that. Let's go then to the next part. In the book, we have some examples of how we can use these words, okay? Now, Carlos Marcelo, can you help me reading the first part in yellow? Can you read this part for me, Marcelo?
Pardon me?
The yellow part. Who borrowed the book, blah, 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 blah.
Who borrowed the book? Subject. Who did the librarian call? Direct object. From whom did you borrow the book? Object of preposition.
Very good. So these are basically the same examples I'll show you guys, but this is like the resume, the summary of how we can understand this. All right. Now, let me look for the, okay. Okay, so I want you guys to copy this in your notebook, but let me explain first. Now, which and what are used to refer to things and ideas. Remember that we use who and whom for people, for persons. And we use which or what to refer to things and ideas. For example, what interests you? Or which is it? When we have many options, we say which page, miss, or which color do you prefer? Or which is your favorite restaurant? So those are things that we can use to when we have options. Yes?
Entonces, cuando nosotros, when we said what page is wrong.
Like, it's not basically wrong, but you can also use which. Because in this case, remember that which is when you have a lot of options. But if the miss tell you, okay, let's go to page 69. How many pages 69 do you have in your book? So it's okay if you say what, it's okay if you say which. Which, for me, it doesn't bother me, but you can say which page or what page. Or which color do you prefer, or what TV shows are you into, or which is your favorite TV shows. So this is these are different ways that we can use to make our interrogative sentence. And remember, what and which are for things, and who and whom are for people. Now, whose show that someone possesses something. Now we have another one. Whose shows that someone possesses something. This is another one. Whose. The first one that we have was who, and then we have whom, and now we have whose. Okay, whose shows that someone possesses something. I found a copy of Great Expectations. Whose is it? Remember when you find something in the classroom or in the street or something like that, and you say, who is the person that belongs this? Or, Miss, I found this pencil. How would you ask that? You can ask, okay, whose pencil is this? You don't have to say like, who is this pencil? Or who this pencil belongs? You have to say, whose this pencil is? O whose mom is that? Okay, ¿de quién es esa mamá? O ¿de quién es este lápiz? Whose mom is that? Whose pencil is that? All right? So this is another one that you can use for making interrogative when we're talking about the person, but in this case, whose is used to
Miss, ese que está rosado lo cogimos también.
what? Yes, but wait,
Lo que está ro-
I'm going to explain first, okay? Thank you. All right, then we have when writing, be careful to not confuse whose with whose, okay? These are different. This is contraction, okay? Whose is a contraction of who is, okay? Who is your favorite character? Okay, Andy, who's your favorite singer? But whose singer is your favorite? So are different. I'm gonna write it down, but right now, copy this chart in your notebook.
¿Cuál es el chart en sí, Miss?
Todo lo que está en amarillo.
Yes, everything that is in the screen.
Todo lo de arriba y de abajo. Ay, no, Dios.
Yes. Guys, next week, we are going to give the charts, the evaluation charts we're giving last week. So if you owe me homeworks or to another teachers, you should submit because the principal office is asking for that. So if you don't want to have a 0 in your task, please submit everything you need to. Actually, I have like 3 people that owe me things. It's not a lot, but I don't want you to do not pass the class.
Mi, solo lo que está en amarillo dijo, ¿verdad?
Well, everything that is in the pink square that someone did.
Ah,
Además, no, mi.
Everything is basically everything you have in your screen.
sí, ahí está más claro.
It's pretty hot, right? Andrea,
Porque esto me...
are you working?
Mire, 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 mire.
Okay, I can't see a thing, but let me see it.
¿Y para qué hay que copiarlo? Ya lo tenemos en el libro.
So you can memorize it.
Porque en la época cuando llegue el examen vas a tener que estarlo buscando en el libro.
Yes,
Es
guys.
mentira que alguien...
We are going to have a really quick partial. It's really short. I feel it's gonna be really short.
Miren, que vamos a ir de la escuela, mi.
You are leaving the school in November 20th.
¿Y eso es bueno o es malo, Miss? Porque se supone que íbamos a salir en octubre.
Well, if you don't pass your classes, you're gonna stay until December, of course.
Hasta diciembre.
Yes,
O
like
sea, nos vemos en
Ashley
diciembre.
I was staying. Poor Ashley.
Nos vemos en diciembre, ¿verdad?
Because you're going to the Olympiadas, guys.
Uy, yo no, papá. Yo he entregado todo.
In fact, yes.
Ajá,
You have
sí.
everything.
Es lo que me la mi Angie en cada clase. ¿va?
Well, with me, he has everything.
Yo lo tengo con todos los maestros ya.
Ahí está. There
Y
you
además,
go.
vos ni sabés por qué no lo tenía con los maestros, así que mejor ni hablé.
Uy.
Y usted va a pasar alumnos, mi.
No.
I finished, miss.
I'm so sorry. But no. Okay.
Yo que tenía esperanza.
No, but you already passed the class. Like in this partial,
No.
at least.
No, sí, pero bueno.
Okay, you finish? Oops.
Nel, Nel, Nel.
No.
I finished.
Okay. So the demonstrative pronoun is a pronoun that points out something. When we want to tell someone about something that is close to us or that is far away from us. For example, I have this computer, this cell phone, this mouse, this headset because they are close to me. The demonstrative pronouns are these, and I'm gonna highlight them for you. Are these, that, these, and those. Now, this is for singular, okay? This phone is for something singular that is close to you. And pay attention to this part. This is something that is one thing that is close to you. This is for many things, like plural things, but they are far away from you. Oh, sorry, when they are close to you, okay? These cell phones or these gadgets, okay? These are mine. And they refer to something that is close to you, okay? And then we have that is when we talk about one thing that is far away from you. That chair. And when we have more than one, we use the word those chairs, to refer to something in a distance, okay? Something is far away from you, like not that far away, like that mountain, or those students, or stuff like that, okay? So, does someone knows how to use these words? Actually, like, have you used them before? These ones, those, that, these, and this? Do you know what the difference is? Yes? Okay, Brian, you're good. Milvia?
Yes.
No? I can explain again. Sandy, how do you feel this topic? Do you think we have to review it again? Like, it's not that hard, but it can be tricky. Okay, let's see. Jennifer and Seth? You got it, Seth, or you want me to explain again? Again? No? Jennifer? No? I can explain again. And then I'm gonna ask Alejandra. No? Okay. Now, I'm gonna just keep reading because we need to go through this anyway. So I can say that this is a notebook, okay? This is a notebook. Now, and I can say that this, and it sounds different. This, okay, this is a notebook. These are my notebooks because they are close to me, all right? But if I put them away, it's like, that is my notebook and those are my notebooks. Exactly. Now, this is used for one thing that is close to you, okay? One thing that is close to you. This is for two things that are close to you, two or more. Then we have that is one thing that is away from you in a distance. And we have those that are for many things. It can be one or more that are away from you. So this is basically a demonstrative pronoun because they are demonstrating how close or how far something is from you. I see you guys that you're copying, but just let me know when you finish so I can know. That we can go ahead with some exercises.
Ah, también hay que copiar eso.
No, they're just taking notes. Yes, I'm gonna let them write. You finish, Angie and Alejandra? Yes? All right.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. So, now in the notebook.
Espera, solo copio
Sorry.
una partecita al final.
Okay. Don't worry. These are demonstrative pronouns, and we need to use them to communicate, because if we don't use it right, maybe we can have some misunderstandings, okay? Let me know when you finish so we can go ahead with the next one.
Ya, Miss.
All right. So now we're going to develop some skills. That means that we are going to do some exercises. In your book, you have the, I don't know what page. Don't ask me, guys, because I don't know what page is this. Okay, so we are going to write the correct word in parentheses, all right? Now, I am going to let you do it with the screen, okay? But don't put like all the words on top of the others because I can't see a thing. Or you can just highlight what do you think the answer is. Now, I am going to do the first one, and then you go ahead and tell me the rest of the words. What do you think the answer is? Wait, Samuel. You have to wait. Okay. This is Arturo's favorite book. And he was right. That's Arturo's favorite book. Now, from who or whom did you get that copy? From who or who did you get that copy? Okay. Now, you can do the rest of the exercises by yourself. You can do it whether in your notebook or in the screen, okay? From 1 to 10. I'm gonna see you working. I just see 2 answers. Continue, guys, continue. That is a small orphan named Pip. All right. Okay, only Brian is going to win the 5 points, and Samuel? I want to see sets participate.
Miss, yo lo estoy haciendo en el cuaderno.
Okay. I can't read right now.
Mis, aparte de que hay que hacer en el cuaderno también.
If you want.
No.
What is that?
Yo ya lo hice ahí, mi.
Otra, facilito, mi.
Yes, right? It's really easy. Okay, so let's check some answers. Thank you for that colorful answer. Now, the first one is correct. Then you say, from who did you get that copy? And it's also correct. Now, that is the small orphan named Pete. Very good. We use that because the person that we're talking about is not close to us. And we know that is one person because we're using the verb to be in form is. Now, those are Pete's students. And this is correct because we have here that the noun students is in plural. Then we have whom talked Pete about books. Who talked Pete about books will be I think the right answer, because remember that whom is when the subject is receiving the action. Now, with who does Pete live? With whom does Pete live? Then we have, thank you, Samuel. These are Pete's sister and her husband. Very good, because the verb to be that we have there is in plural. Okay. Mm. And then we have number 8. Whom does Pete meet? That one's correct. Then because the person or the word in the sentence that is receiving the action is whom. Then we have number 9, that is whose. I can't read, in fact. I don't know what's the answer of that one because I can't read. I think it was whom, right? Whom does the stranger want? Whose does the stranger want? I can't read, guys, so I can tell if this is right or wrong. But let me clear it. Okay, what does the stranger want? Okay, that's correct. That's correct. And then you guys wrote here, this, and this is food for the stranger. The correct one is this because the verb to be is telling us that it's one thing. Okay, it's not like one banana or something like that, because the food is all like together, so it's
Miss, pero la comida
one
tampoco es
thing.
contable, Miss.
No, it's not
Porque,
countable. Of course, I'm not going to count every single grain of rice in my plate. That's why we have
exacto, entonces,
to use just one thing. So we can't say like our food for the stranger. Or, let me clear it.
this is the,
We can say these are the plates of food for the strangers. We can say that, but in this case we're using the is. So this one we know that is singular. All right. This is the other part, and in this one we're gonna write. We have 8 more minutes, so we're gonna write the correct word that is given in parentheses. And we're gonna write the letter I if your choice is interrogative pronoun, or the letter D if it's a demonstrative pronoun, okay? Now you don't need to highlight anything, you need to write down. Okay, pay attention again. Okay, in this one, we have whose or whose Joe? Is a
whose,
question.
who
Okay,
is,
so it's who is or whose. Okay, and this one, what is the answer of that one? Is that interrogative pronoun or a demonstrative pronoun? It is
ambas.
Demonstrative.
No, it's interrogative.
Demonstrative.
Well, remember that demonstrative are that, those,
Yes,
these,
yes.
okay? So the only thing that you have to do is to write next to the question if you think it is interrogative pronoun or a demonstrative pronoun, okay? So do this exercise while I'm going to take attendance list, okay?
In the notebook, Miss, or in the...
You can do it whatever you want, but I prefer that to do it here. You do it here in the screen. So you don't have to copy a lot today. So now I am going to take attendance list right now. Working, guys. Okay, and I'm going to take the attendance list of today.
¿Y a dónde, mira, el cuaderno o en la pantalla?
In the screen.
Quitó el coso de compartir de mancharme.
Oops, really? No, I didn't. Can you see it now?
No, el cojo por mancharle, digo.
Let me see. What about now? No, I know I didn't take it out.
Ahora sí, ahora sí.
Okay. Just write down if you think. But write down, do you think it is in a demonstrative or interrogative pronoun?
Ya alguien puso ahí que son interrogativos, porque todos tienen preguntas, así que...
Okay, no. Because we can ask, is this your homework? That is a demonstrative pronoun. Okay? Whose
Bueno, yo voy
name?
marcándome.
Okay. Is the mansion of Miss Hasingham? Havisham? This is the mansion, is demonstrative. Very good. That was the time on the clock, demonstrative. These, those are in the herbal, okay. Very good. Interrogative, demonstrative. To did the story I get married? This is interrogative. These, what are peep, great expectations? Okay, very good. These are peep, what are peeps? In this case, will be what are peeps' great expectations? Because if we use the pronoun these, will be are these peeps' great expectations? So this one is interrogative, yes. Very good, guys. Very good. So I'm gonna stop right now. I'm gonna clear everything, all the drawings. And I'm not going to let you homework.
No había terminado de copiar.
Sorry. There you have.
No había que copiar, Brian.
No, yo lo estoy copiando.
Okay, you need to copy, yes.
Pero las respuestas yo las había puesto.
Oh, sorry. There you have. Okay.
Hay que copiar esto.
No, Brian just wants to copy the answer. Now, I am going to show you guys how we are going to work in this last partial, okay? We have 38 minutes of class, so we have 2 more.
Ya mis.
Okay. So thank you for the hearts. Are you guys copy yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let me do this then.
Pero el haber copiado valía, apúntame.
I'm going to tell you how we're gonna work right now. Just let me.
Mira, vos siempre copia por si acaso.
Yes, it's true. You're right. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. Okay. Okay, I have here in the phone how we're gonna work in this partial. And I have it here. I am not going to let you a lot of homeworks, guys. You're not gonna have a lot of homeworks. But look at how many points we're going to win for each. Sorry, this is science for 6th grade. How many points we're going to have for each class. So today, the ones that we're attending and taking notes and doing the exercises are having 5 points. You can see it here. And then in almost every single class, we're going to have 5 more points that we're gonna win, okay? These are the topics that we're gonna go through. And for example, in this day, in October 8th, you may say, yes, I am not going to attend Miss Alexandra's class because we're not gonna win points. But you will need to know how is that topic or what's that topic about to develop the next exercise of October 12th, this one. So yes. There is just only two, I think, two classes that you're gonna do it by yourself in an assignment in Edmodo. And then you have, I'm going to give you a review on October 26th, and then I'm going to apply the quiz. After, I am going to explain the chart and everything. Like I have all the activities here. And these are 100 points. So today, the ones that are attending the class are going to have those 5 points that I'm talking about. If you, of course, work. And I could see that you guys work because you have your camera on. That's why. So I'm going to take attendance list right now, and I'm gonna let you go so you guys can do your life. And please say present when I say your name. Just let me close this, okay. Okay, Alejandra?
Present.
Okay. Andrea? Oh, she's sick. Andrea is sick. She has excuse. Angie?
Present.
Okay. Annie? She's not here, she's absent. Ashley? She left. Sandy?
Present.
Emily? Emily, she's not here. Okay, Jennifer? I see you.
Present.
Okay, Catherine Mejia? She's absent. Milvia?
Present.
I see you, girl. Okay, Ruth?
Present.
Jolibet?
Present.
Adams? He's absent. Okay. Brian?
Here.
Carlos? I see you. Emilio? Daniel? Absent. Ernesto?
Present.
Okay. Fernando Isaac? He's not here. Samuel?
Un vivo. Present.
All right. Seth and Victor. Where is Victor? Not here. Okay. So you guys are free. You may leave. Thank you for coming to the class. Thank you for turning your cameras on. Sorry, I turned my camera. And I will see you later, alligators. Bye, guys.